Well, very pleased with the outcome of the game Saturday. I think our guys had a really good week of practice and preparation. I think we're starting to grow up in terms of how we compete. Thought we kept our poise. A lot of credit to Coach Elliott at Georgia State. Team played really hard, in particular early in the game. And, basically after 3 series on offense, they were able to get us off the field and we settled down. I thought our defense really took a step forward, played well on special teams and the cover units. We were able to hang around and play good team football until offensively we picked it up. But able to finish strong, which is something that we pride ourselves in. But really pleased. Obviously had great production out of the 2 backs, Eli Mitchell and Raymond Calais, and some really strong performances over there on defense. So we're excited about a win. Anytime you can win a conference game, it's a big deal, and really take a step forward and move on to the next challenge, which is South Alabama, who's another very talented team with a lot of explosive players that can present problems for you. And certainly they're in a little bit of a transition year with a new staff, so a little bit better than the record indicates. But we're excited about Senior Day, honoring our 25 seniors and, getting in position here to try to finish strong. And but very pleased with the progress our team's made.
Thank you so much, Coach. Our first questions come from Dan McDonald. Dan, please go ahead.
Morning, Coach. Can you talk a little bit about how important it was for your defensive unit to come out and hold them to 4 punts and I think a missed field goal in those first 5 series?
Yeah, it was a big deal because it really kept us in the game. We had a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 5, and 3rd and 7 on offense in particular where they got us off the field. We did flip the field. Our punter, Reese Burns, did a great job of executing some sky punt situations, but we played well together as a team. Good team football defensively, able to hold them down there inside the 10, make them punt it back. Really kept the field position under control. But, good start to the game relative to the defense, really holding their own and keeping us in the game. That combined with the special teams execution. So we were able to hang around, and once we got it going on offense, we got the game in hand.
You had a lot of success running the football. Again, was it where it started? Was it up front that the guys just started, making things happen up there?
Yeah, I felt like overall we had 6 guys who really played with great effort. I thought the technique was really good. I do think we can improve in some areas, but, great job by everybody. Anytime you run the ball, I think there's lots of people doing their job, whether it's the quarterback getting us in the right play, whether it's the tight ends doing a great job on the edges. The receivers did a good job playing without the ball. But, it starts with those 5 linemen. But we're fortunate to have some talented backs. Our big focus is trying to get them back to the second level, knowing that we've got some guys that have some ability to make a big play. So we're playing good team ball when it comes to running, and I think everybody's doing their job, and that's one of the reasons we're having success doing that.
Don't judge me.
What is Trey Regas' status? Have you been able to determine that yet?
Yeah, he'll be able to participate tomorrow. He'll be a little bit modified. He's not only got a little soft tissue injury there, but he's got a bruise that he's had, probably the last 2 weeks he's been battling. But that combined with a little bit of a strain in his calf, he'll just be modified this week, but we anticipate him being available for the game.
Do you see a problem in your guys? I know they won't be looking ahead of South Alabama, but there's the obvious tendency to sort of look ahead in 2 weeks and see that game that could be for the conference championship. Are your guys are they prepared to focus this week again and not look ahead?
I feel like we're in a good place. I do think that's human nature to do that. We talked with the team Sunday about really focusing on the next step. I think it's kind of like climbing a mountain. We're in playoff mode, But the further we go up this mountain, the more treacherous the terrain, the thinner the air, and the more focus that's required. And if you get distracted with what's ahead and you're not focusing on that next step, that could be a disaster. And I think that our team understands that. We've certainly experienced, some of those same scenarios in the past. And I think we're growing up in terms of how to compete, how to compartmentalize, and really focus on the task at hand. But South Alabama is a good football team, and they've got a handful of explosive players that can be an issue for you. So this is going to take a great effort. And really for us, this is kind of about our seniors and sending them out the right way. Big day for some guys that have really sweated, bled, been through a lot of adversity here in terms of the program and the things that they went through, good and bad. So we want to make sure that we got our business the right way and send those guys out with some class here.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Thanks, man.
All right, thank you, Dan, and thank you, Coach. That's all the time we have for today. We do appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.